Welcome to Messages for those Signs for the week of September 27th. I am Tammy Toshnik, and this video is for, who is it for? Gemini and Cancer. There we go. And we begin with Gemini. And what does Gemini need to know for their best and highest good this week? Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's see what we've got. Alrighty, you've got To the Sea, Exchanging Gifts, Clean It Up, Bone Collector, Golden Palace, and Spirit of Place. So this is telling me, Gemini, that you got a little bit of work to do. Clean it up always shows up when we are being called or encouraged to clean up our space, declutter, go through the old stuff, the old paperwork, the boxes in the basement, all of that sort of thing. But many times as well, it's about emotionality and our mental state that we need to pay attention to that. This could be about cleaning up a relationship issue as well. And I think too, it's about your own relationship with yourself, Gemini, and it can be as well with someone else, but definitely with yourself too, because I feel like you are losing confidence in your abilities or what you have to offer the world, and Exchanging Gifts is coming up to remind you you do have something unique to offer, and that is because you are unique. And so even if you're doing something similar to someone else, it isn't going to be exactly the same because you are you and they are they. To the Sea is all about receiving. So interesting, this is telling me perhaps you're out of balance. This is where now I'm being led. You are out of balance with the law of reciprocity, giving and receiving. So are you giving too much, or are you receiving a little too much and not giving as much back? So this is something to clean up, Gemini. Quite clear on that. Then we have Bone Collector, which is about past conditioning, so bringing old wounds into the present. This is where I would say it's more about the emotional body and the mental body for you this week, Gemini, cleaning that up. Understanding when Bone Collector shows up that she's reminding you that nothing is ever truly lost in this universe, and to reclaim that, to take that back. So this might be where you're out of balance with all the giving. You need to receive, and even though take that back perhaps doesn't sound so spiritual, that's the message I'm receiving. Take that back, reclaim it. How about reclaim it? That might sound a little bit better. And then Golden Palace is all about that you are creating something here that is successful. You think Golden Palace, it's gold, so we're looking at successful in the monetary sense and success in all the other ways that we what am I trying to say here, that we think of success is. And Exchanging Gifts in Golden Palace, that tells me there's a partnership coming in as well, and that's going to help you again attain the success. Spirit of Place is asking you to embody that which you want. So if you feel like you need more love in your life, where are you showing love? If you want more abundance in your life, how are you behaving as though you are already abundant? And so yeah, this is what we're doing here, Gemini, for you this week. A little bit of work to do, and but know that everything is already fleshing itself out. So this isn't a matter of being stuck necessarily or that something isn't for you. It's just you've got to do the work. You've got to clean up your mental and emotional body around, again, law of reciprocity, giving and receiving, and reclaiming something that you feel has been taken from you. I hope that helps you, Gemini, and I hope to see you next week. Moving on to Cancer. The sign of Cancer. And what does Cancer need to know for their best and highest good this week? All right, Cancer. So we're looking at partnership for you, Cancer, and trusting in that. So very interesting. You've got co-create, deep knowing, loyal heart, wishing well, deep freeze, and moonlight. So deep knowing and moonlight are very similar in their messaging. It's about trusting that intuition. Both have an image of owl and moon. So maybe you're leaning into the moon cycles. Maybe owl is your spirit animal. Maybe you're going to be attending a moon ceremony. It can all be literal in that sense, or it's more symbolic in just encouraging you to trust your intuition on this one. Co-create is about working with others. There's an owl in that picture as well. Loyal heart, 2 owls in that one. Let me see. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 owls showing up for you right now, Cancer. So owl we think of as wisdom, and we also think of an owl as being able to see beneath the surface, or see through the darkness, or see things that other people cannot see. So this tells me you are working more with your intuition, or this is encouraging you to trust your higher wisdom and lean into that a little bit more. So again, we'll go back to co-create and loyal heart. So loyal heart is about somebody showing that they are indeed loyal to you. So this could be a recommitment of sorts, or maybe there was a falling out with a friendship or something, and they're coming back to say, no, that's actually not what happened. And going through the miscommunication, and actually with Mercury retrograde starting today, there will likely be a lot of miscommunication coming up. So just be aware of your words, and really listen to what someone else is saying as well. That's just an aside there, Cancer. And then co-create. So you are meant to be working with someone else. Now that's literal, and then symbolic is more about working with, again, your intuition, working with your higher self, trusting in spirit. So maybe some of you are taking classes to do that, or you've just been feeling more connected as well. So it could be literal in the sense of you're going to be working with somebody else. You're in the midst of creating something, because we have 2 eggs here, which to me is all about something new, something being born, something being hatched. And then we move into wishing well, which is sort of like magic prayer, in the sense of what you have wished for is going to come true. You're going to see it. And now defreeze does speak about something being put on pause. So maybe this is after a time of you feeling like nothing's working, nothing's moving. This is to show you that yes, indeed it is. It's just beneath the surface. I think Taurus had a similar message in that when we have an egg, when you think of an egg, we know there's life inside of that egg. We trust that there is. And this is where you need to trust into what you're working with, creating, what have you. This is a lot of creative energy here, a lot of intuitive energy. Again, the owls, so this might be your spirit animal for some of you. And actually I would suggest look up look up owl symbology, and you may receive a more of a message there as well. I just was told for you to do that. So I hope that helps you, Cancer. You are creating, something is coming, something is brewing. Definitely. I hope that helps you, and I hope to see you here next week. Take care.